Okay. So back to the question. The question was the Lominger model, which consists of 67 competencies: action-oriented, approachability, boss relationship. So it's listening, humor, informing, negotiating. So these are these core competencies. What's your impression on that? I think it's great as a kind of base model, but it's not. I'm kind of answering my own question. It's not necessarily project specific. I think it's a good starting point, but it lacks that. And I also think it's missing a little bit of that measurability of where I am and where I want to go to.
But I think, in my opinion, it measures. It's missing a little observability. Mm-hmm. Number one, and two, it's less relevant to the field of project management.
Okay. So that's you would say. The number one differentiating factor that you have with Cone versus all of these other competency models is that it's as you said, the 4 criteria. It's concrete, it's observable, it's relevant, and it's accurate. Right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of your reports that you do. Right? You've been so kind to send me a whole slew of different information. Hold on, let me pick this up real quick. All right. So let's say your CEO comes to you and say, "Listen, I have this problem." You interview on multiple levels. Let me ask you another question. Are you familiar with the Belbin model? Yeah. So one of the things I had some experience with the Belbin model with one of my clients. One thing that I liked about the Belbin model is that it had this concept of we are a team. Diversity in a team is important to create maximum competency. So, and not everybody has the same competency, but it's the blend of different competencies which creates a good team. You need good administrators. You need visionaries. Visionaries and administrators have different skills that don't always match one another, but together we're stronger. Does your competency model take that into perspective a little bit?
It's not really overlapping. I think it's really very specific to the team and the strengths and weaknesses, or what's lacking, or what's. So it's a different approach.
Okay.
I don't think it's important. They needed that all models should really fit into at one ultimate model.
Yeah.
I prefer more that you have different way of looking at things. Belbin is one way, and there are a lot of very good models, and best is to use what is most applicable at that moment for that organization.